The tragic legend of Bonnie and Clyde, a tale of crime, love, and infamy. The story of Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow is one of the most infamous tales of crime and romance in American history. Their daring bank robberies, violent escapades, and tragic end have captivated the public imagination for decades. But behind the headlines lies a complex story of troubled childhoods, societal pressures, and a partnership that became legendary. Clyde Barrow, born on March 24, 1909, in Tellico, Texas, Clyde was the youngest of 4 children. His early years were marked by economic hardship and a turbulent family environment. Clyde's father was a laborer, and the family struggled to make ends meet. As a young boy, Clyde was known to be rebellious and often got into trouble, leading to a reputation as a troublemaker. His early brushes with the law set the stage for a life of crime. Bonnie Parker, born on October 1, 1910, in Rowena, Texas, Bonnie grew up in a modest family. She was intelligent and artistic, with a talent for writing and acting. However, her life took a dark turn after her mother died when she was just 15. Bonnie's early aspirations of becoming an actress were overshadowed by her struggles with poverty and limited opportunities. She married at a young age but soon found herself drawn into a world of crime and rebellion. Bonnie and Clyde's paths crossed in 1930, and their relationship quickly deepened into a romantic partnership. Their crimes began modestly, but soon escalated into bank robberies, car thefts, and violent confrontations with law enforcement. They became notorious outlaws during the Great Depression, a time when many Americans were desperate, and their crimes seemed to symbolize rebellion against an unjust system. Clyde was the mastermind behind many of their daring escapes, while Bonnie's presence added a charismatic and rebellious aura to their crime spree. Their gang grew to include several accomplices, and their adventures frequently made headlines across the country. Despite their violent tendencies, Bonnie and Clyde also showed moments of vulnerability and remorse, which endeared them to some members of the public. Their criminal career came to a brutal conclusion on May 23, 1934, when law enforcement ambushed their vehicle in Bienville Parish, Louisiana. In a hail of bullets, Bonnie and Clyde were killed instantly, ending their reign of terror. Their deaths marked the end of an era and cemented their status as legendary outlaws. The story of Bonnie and Clyde has been romanticized in movies, songs, and literature. They are often depicted as tragic figures, romantic rebels who defied a corrupt system. However, their story also serves as a reminder of the destructive consequences of crime and the societal factors that can push individuals toward violence. Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow's story is a complex tapestry of hardship, rebellion, and tragedy. Their lives, marked by troubled childhoods and desperate circumstances, culminated in a violent end that continues to fascinate and haunt the American consciousness. Whether viewed as villains or tragic heroes, their legacy endures as one of the most compelling chapters in the history of American crime.